time! What's going on, guys? We're back with another ignorant game review, and we're talking Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Starting off with the good.
Good.
It's Power Rangers.
It's Power Rangers. If you like Power Rangers, this might hit home for you.
This is the game, the premier Power Rangers game that every fanboys wants.
Especially if you grew up on it. It's going to have those the lovable characters that you know and have grown accustomed to over the years.
It's going to scratch the itch you've been waiting for a good Power Ranger game.
That's the plan. Next, we have fighting mechanics. Apparently, solid fighting mechanics.
It's like Marvel vs. Capcom fighting.
Plays like the other 1v1-on-1 or 3-on-3, 3-on-3 game fighting games out there. So it's going to have the same mechanics.
Yep.
Apparently, it feels pretty good, too, to play. And then the last thing about the good is
price. It is $20. I got that in my pocket right now.
Can't go wrong with $20 games, especially if it's a franchise that you like already, and it's supposed to be a decent fighting game as well. So over the top things that we like about it, solid.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, the bad part is that you can tell it's only $20.
It is a $20 game, so it's not very polished. The visuals are not very polished.
Nope.
I also heard there was a kind of a lack of a soundtrack. There's lack of voice acting as well.
Because there's too many voice actors, you would have to pay top dollar for that.
Yeah,
but it looks as janky as $20 you would expect.
Right,
it looks like a mobile.
So the good and the bad is $20. You know, it's cheap, so it's affordable, but it's also budget.
And also, you only start with 9 characters.
You start off with the 9 characters.
For a Power Rangers franchise to only give you 9 characters, let down.
And plus it's 3-on-3.
Yep.
So if you have 3-on-3, that's 6 characters.
You're gonna see a lot of the same characters in multiplayer. For
right.
Sure.
So that's kind of a letdown as well.
And also, from what I hear, you could probably touch on this a little more. Lack of a story.
Right.
There's really no depth to it.
Right. So apparently, there's also not very much of a story. There is an arcade mode, I think. But
there's an arcade.
It's not.
I heard it's lame.
Very story driven. There's not much there.
I heard it's
not much substance to go off of.
It's based on the Lord Draken series. If y'all watch that, he's killing Power Rangers.
Right. So those are our bad points, which is kind of heavy.
It's a lot of. It's $20.
But again, it's $20. That's kind of the main thing. It's $20
for now.
Right.
Because then we get into the ugly.
Yeah.
Which there's going to be DLC because there's so many characters they're going to add in eventually. But I'm sure it's going to cost a pretty penny.
Right. We hope so. I've heard there's at least 3 more characters coming. But again, there are so many iterations of Power Rangers that they had to have more.
DLC alone, they can make easily like $100 off of everybody. Because they have that many characters they could add in. If they make it just $1 per character, they're going to make bank on DLC, not the actual game.
Right. And so hopefully they do have lots of DLC lined up with a lot more characters. Because again, with a game like this, having only 9 characters to choose from, especially off the bat, it's going to be really tough. And again, it's going to get kind of stale, I think.
I guarantee you, by Christmas, the lineup will be looking like Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Let's hope so. Let's hope they get the rest of it in there. But again, it's going to cost money, and it's going to probably the same quality. With a $20 game, if you're also paying a DLC, it's still going to be unpolished.
Yep.
So even though there's more characters, the visually are going to kind of be the same style as whatever's going to be there originally anyway.
But the base game is only $20, and for that reason and that reason alone, I'm going to give this game a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Perfect amount of jankiness to price.
I'm going to give it a hopeful 3 out of 5 as well. I'm not, based on my feelings, I would give it less, but I'm hopeful with the DLC coming out that's going to add a lot more to it. And it's going to really fill it out some.
For $20, what more can you ask
for $20, just like you said, you can't really ask for too much. Because games nowadays are $60, $70.
They gave you a decent game for $20.
Right.
If this was $60, I'd give it a 1.
So it's an easy couple of bucks to spend on it. So giving an average score, 3 out of 5 from both of us. Let us know what you think. If you've seen the trailers, if you've seen the gameplay, comment down below your thoughts on it. What you're predicting about it as well.
If you're hyped for the DLC and stuff. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do all of that stuff.
All of it.
And you know what? I think we need Megazord power. Don't forget your phone,
wallet,
and the games.
Games.
We're out! Tyrannosaurus!